Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and once again my name is Ankis. Today I'll be teaching something very basic yet very important in your journey as a musician. So stay tuned and come out. I'll just go ahead and give you the name of the keys on the keyboard. I'll later give you explanations to that. So we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then we are back to C. So, all right, we take it once again. We have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. So that's all the 12 main keys on the keyboard that we have. I'd like to talk about the steps or the distances you can see between all the keys you are seeing on the keyboard. Okay, so from here to here we have just a half step. All the distances between the keys is just a half step. Okay, see, just a half step. Okay, once we jump one key to the other, then we now have a whole step. Okay, so it's just like from here to here is a half step. Okay, then from here to here is also half, from here to here is also half, from here to here is also half, then from here to here is also half. So what it means is that when you jump from here, that is C, to D, then we don't have a half step again, we now have a whole step. Okay, we now have a whole step. So this is a very basic thing, but very important for us to understand movements on the keyboard. I would like us to talk also about scales, and then we go ahead to look at the formation of scales. Okay, what is a scale? We simply say that the standard arrangement of notes upon which music ideas are built. Okay, or we can say that the playing of notes upwards and downwards without repeating any of the notes. Okay, without repeating any of the notes. So that is how it is. And when I say without repeating any of the notes, I will explain and demonstrate it right now so you get to see and understand better. Okay, so we have something like this. All right, this is a scale played upwards and downwards without repeating any of the notes whilst playing upwards or downwards. So what it means is that when you play something like this, it's no more a scale. Okay, what happens now is that you are not playing a scale, but you are playing just melodies on the keyboard. Okay, so that is what it means that we play a scale upwards without repeating them, straight forward like that, and then downwards without repeating them. It's the same thing we are playing without repetition. That's what we call scales. Okay, now we have what we call the major scale, and there is an idea upon which we build the major scale. And once you understand this formula, without any teacher from anywhere, you should be able to make progress in learning the keyboard. You should be able to make progress in learning the keyboard. The major scale has a formula upon which the scale has been built. And so once you understand the formula, you should be able to build any of the keys, they are major scale. Okay, any of the keys, the major scale. So if I teach you here, you should be able to do it here, following the same formula that I'm giving you right now. Okay, all right, so let's pick a starting point. Okay, let's pick a starting point. So we will still maintain our C, which is easy for a lot of people to relate. So C, okay, now becomes our starting point. And so we have what we call, the formula is R, W, W, H, W, 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 H. And I will explain what they mean. R simply means the root or the starting point. So we can start from anywhere here, we can start from here, and then follow the same scale, we follow the same formula to form the major scale in that particular key. Okay, so we are forming it here. All right, and then we also have W, which is a whole step. I earlier on spoke about movements on the board, and I said it's either it is half or it is a whole step. Okay, either a half, there's no key between the two, or we skip another one to a new one. All right, then we have a whole step. That is why I said that it is very basic yet very important to understand movements on the keyboard. Okay, so now we have the root, which, or the starting point, which is C. Then we also have W, that is whole step, and then we have H, that is half step. So this tells us how to jump on the keyboard to get the major scale for key C. It tells us how to jump. Okay, now from here, R, or starting point, then we have to jump a whole step. Okay, we skip this and come here. Then we are also to jump another whole step. We skip this and come here. But from here we are jumping a half step. Okay, all right, because there is no key in between the two, so we have a half step. All right, then we are now jumping a whole step. We skip this half plus another half, 1. We skip another one, which is W, or whole step, here, and then we get here. Then from here we also skip another whole step. We skip this and jump here. Then from here we jump a half step. Okay, we jump a half step. Then we are back to C again. Following this formula should be able to make you form the major scale in any of the 12 keys that I just explained. Okay, so let's take it again. The starting point, C. Then we have jump whole step. That is what the formula is saying. Jump another whole step, jump a half step, jump another whole step, jump a whole step, jump a whole step, and then now we jump a half step. All right, so we have just formed the major scale for the key C. All right, so use this same formula to get a starting point on the keyboard of your choice, and then try it out and let me know how it goes in the comment section. Okay, so we've just finished forming the major scale for key C. I'll just pick any random point, any starting point, any root or R, and then we form the scale over there again and see what we have. Let's start from here. Okay, earlier on I said this is called G sharp. Another name for it is A flat. I'll come back to explain all that later, but for now we have our G sharp or A flat, and we want to form the major scale in key A flat. Okay, so we have our starting point R, and then we are to jump. We now jump a whole step, jump another whole step, then jump a half step, jump a whole step, jump a whole step, jump another whole step, and then lastly a half step, which brings us back to where we started from, the same key. Okay, so we now have this okay, so the surface, do re mi fa sol la ti do, you've been hearing it all around or when you go to places, and this is how it has been formed, upon which we build a lot of musical ideas. Okay, so stay tuned for more. I'll be explaining more. If you have any challenges, let me know at the comment section and I'll come back to help you. Thank you, and once again, my name is Akis. Make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so that anytime I post a new video you get notified. Thank you. Bye bye.